Alright guys, we are in our working sets. Hopefully you have a good pump, good warm up by now, and we're just going to do elbow neutral to the rib cage, alternating curls. And I like to go in ascending, so my first working set will be my lightest working set. Go heavier, and it's as many reps as you can, hopefully between the 8 to 12 rep range. Okay, so I'm going in higher weight, and hopefully I'm staying in that 8 to 12 rep range. I'm not really concerned about that as much as the pump and the feel, mind-body connection. So this is my third and final. I did a really long warm-up set for this one, so I only did 3 working sets with the alternating standing neutral set. Okay, now we're at my favorite part of bicep. It's the preacher curl. Whereas the last standing set, it was a neutral arm position. Now the elbows are aggressively forward of the rib cage, and it changes the muscle group that you're working and your range of motion. So I'm already warmed up, so no more warm-up sets, and I'm just going to dive right into my working sets. Same thing. I started off with a 25 on each side. I threw on 10s, try to figure out how that was going. The 25s just felt a little bit light on the light side. So the 10s were on the other side of the scale, on the other side of the extreme that is, and a little bit too much to stay in that rep range that I'm looking for. Normally I like to stay in 8 to 12. Sometimes I'll push it up to 15, even 20 if I'm not feeling any real growth. And then you see there I'm kind of try to keep it stretched out, keep the oxygen flowing. There was no pre-workout for this workout, so the pump was all going to be on me, all natural. But yeah, so I think I did 3 sets of the preacher curl. You can see the lovely faces I'm making. And eventually when I figure out how to get music on here, you guys can listen to music instead of my terrible narration. But I tried to edit this to where it's condensed and you can get the whole workout without spending an hour on here. But as you can see, yep, that's the third and final set. Now we jump into triceps. I'm just going to warm up with some push-ups real quick, get some blood flow. I already have pretty good blood flow to the arms, but we're just going to make sure that we're all warmed up and joints are ready to go. And I'm going to start with over the head extensions. I think I'm using 75 pounds, same rep range as the biceps, just nice controlled. You can't tell because I've sped everything up, but I'm going for nice controlled, about same pace up and down, same cadence, not doing any eccentric or anything like that. Just keep a nice connection and feel it in the muscle fibers. Try to feel as much work and pump and tear as possible. Then we move on to my favorite tricep. Now at first I'm still kind of getting into the flow of things with the weight, but you'll see when I grab a hold of it, at first I'm just doing razor extensions, and then about midway through this working set I switch over to, I have no idea what it's called. I learned it from Washington State strength and conditioning coach. But yeah, you're gonna see me do like I do the extension, drop it down, bring it up to my chest with my lats, and then press it up, and that's one movement. So as you can see, I press it up, slowly control it down to my forehead, drop it over my head, and then I throw it back to my chest with my lats and press it up, and that's one motion. And then I always finish off this. Anytime I have something on my chest working tries, I try to finish off repping out with the just a close grip bench. And I stopped showing all my working sets and I've moved on, but now we're going to finish off biceps and triceps each with a superset, and I've edited it down to where I only show you one working set of each. And so I go from the semi-wide grips, almost a neutral grip on the first, to this hammer curl with the rope. Same weight for both, and I think I did about 8 per. And then triceps, I like this. I can't remember where I found this particular movement, but it's just a 3-stage. I really feel it in all 3. I try to do 8 to 10, sometimes even 12, depending on how I'm feeling in each piece. But yeah, that's where we're at. And there's the final I did 2 sets of these supersets. 2 sets for the biceps, 2 sets for the triceps. Everything else was 3 working sets. But yeah, there you have it. That's my workout.